So, Thierry,
Yes.
so who are you?
My name is Thierry Damiba. I'm a data scientist and developer advocate at Qdrant.
Okay, cool. And you speak French as well.
Oui, je parle français.
Okay, so we need to say to our listener that we already met last year.
Oui.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already met last year. We went to a coffee shop, and it was actually a very interesting time because it's when a lot of the regulations started coming out in EU. So I remember that we were talking about that a lot.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, EU Act, AI Act, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So today we are at AWS GenAI Lab.
Yep.
And you were organizing with Qdrant, you were organizing a workshop.
Yeah.
What was it about? So first of all, what is Qdrant?
Okay, so Qdrant is a vector database company. We are a data management engine for all of your LLM tasks.
Okay.
So when you think about video streaming platforms, they're using Qdrant to make their video recommendations.
Okay.
A social media website is using Qdrant to suggest people that you should follow. So these are the kind of use cases that people are using Qdrant for.
Okay, and today, specifically, you showcase demo with Crew AI,
Yep.
which is a framework, agentic agent framework.
Yeah.
How do you kind of link Crew AI and Qdrant? In which kind of use case do you use both a vector store like Qdrant and a Crew AI framework, agentic framework?
Yeah, so to answer that question, we kind of have to take a step back. I'm sure you've heard a lot about RAG over the past few years.
Yeah.
Retrieval Augmented Generation. So that's
It's been trendy 2024.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right. It's been trendy. Now it seems like we're headed towards agents. We'll see how that goes. But the idea
So
is...
this kind of mixing between
so
RAG
we want to
and
take
agent.
RAG and agents, combine them together for agentic RAG. So we've got the agent use case, which is basically chaining, but with autonomy and the ability to make its own decisions.
So it's a piece of LLM
Yep.
thinking on its own with kind
Exactly.
of tool, memory,
Yeah.
goals,
Yep.
etc.
And then you combine that with the RAG architecture, where you can actually pull information from a data store that you have.
Okay.
So Crew AI brings the agentic framework, Qdrant brings the data store. They work together to accomplish a goal.
Okay. So with that in mind, what's a use case like that we can stick to, a very easy use case? Like I think you get a bunch of contracts.
Yep.
And you need to ask very specific questions.
Yeah.
And then the agent are going to retrieve and find the good piece of information.
So for the contracts, for example, what you might have is you might have a database that has contracts, and you might want to combine that with a tool that searches the internet for current events. And then you're going to create or generate a new contract based off of the contracts that you have in your database and the current events. So for example, if you see that insurance prices are going up for baseball pitchers, maybe the contract that you offer to the baseball pitcher is a little less because of that information. So it's this idea of combining two tools, in this instance, internet search and a vector search, to give you one result.
Okay. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah.
And you can find Qdrant and you can find Crew AI. It was really nice to have this workshop today.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming. Looking forward to... Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.